y'all know the vibes. OD vibes, me too live. Happy Sunday, happy Easter Sunday, Resurrection Day today. And I decided I really, was kind of in the mood to film this video. I feel like it's really perfect timing. It's literally Sunday, which for some people it's the end of the week or the start of the week. It's also Resurrection Day, so literally Jesus Christ has risen from the dead, and I feel like, it's like the rebirth. It's like, rising again. It's like a reset, a redo, a re-over, a rebirth. So yeah, it's the end of March. It's literally the last day of March. We're also in Aries season, which is technically supposed to be like, the beginning of the year, and also it's the end of the first quarter and we're going into the second quarter. Literally tomorrow, boom, starting Monday, April 1st. And nothing's a joke. So yeah, yeah, I thought, it'd just be perfect kind of in a sense to correlate this video. And I feel like y'all should expect four in a year or like whatever, of just quarter takeaways, because it's the end of the quarter. And I feel like it's also a good idea for people to reflect. And I constantly do this, in a sense. I do it a lot in my journal, what I'm trying to say. But just in general, reflecting like your progress so far and just reflecting you. And I feel like it's a good way to like, take accountability, keep track of what you have going on, and have something to be excited for later. So I'm gonna just do my quarter one takeaways. As I was writing them down, I was thinking, these are definitely gonna be all business things, but they really aren't 100% business focused. But I feel like in different ways, in aspects, it can contribute to, business lane, whatever. But just wanna say that. So yeah, here are my takeaways. One, I just really wanted to start off with this, and I don't know, this can seem whatever, but nothing is impossible with God. Period, period, period. I feel like obviously this is not just a quarter one takeaway, it's a life takeaway, what I'm trying to say. But I really do feel like a lot of things this quarter really showed me that God is always going to come through. You feel me? God is always going to come through. God is always going to make a way, even when, it's not making sense fully. I feel like it's just so key to just like keep faith. You know what I'm trying to say? Keep faith and pray. You know what I'm trying to say? Keep faith and pray, keep faith and pray, keep faith and pray. And yeah, because faith is through hearing. And yeah, God will always come through. But just one thing overall, I just had to realize that quarter one, nothing is impossible. And I'm ready for quarter two. I'm really ready for quarter two and ready to face it because, I got God with me. You feel me? And yeah, like I said, just all that I endured in quarter one, it get crazy. But nothing's impossible with God, period, point blank. Gotta start it off there. 2, boundaries. Okay, I always had boundaries. Okay, yeah, whatever. Let's I'm something that at the end of the last quarter and the end of the year last year that I really focused in on, especially with my life coach. I suggest everyone, if you don't have one already, if you never have one, get a life coach, you know what I'm gonna say, or a mentor, or someone in a sense that you respect, or just someone that you can have accountability with. That's what I would say. But more so, get a life coach, or a mentor. That's better. That can teach you things, or people that have been in positions that you want to be in, But my point of what I'm trying to say is something we focused on a lot was 100% understanding my values and what my values are. And like I said, this can be in so many different dynamics, but just overall connecting, like, what are my life values? What is really important to me? And it really hit me, because I was like, yo, like, a lot of people don't know like what their values really are. You know what I mean? And like what's really important to them. So after having that like shake of realization of like, no, these are like these are my values, I feel like really transpired and showed out this quarter, to where like, you know, it reinforced like my boundaries and how important it is for people to have them. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I said, this can transpire in so many different ways, because when you know your boundaries, no matter what, like no one can really like, you feel me? Like once you got them locked in and you locked in with it, no one can really like shake you in a way that isn't the way that you're supposed to really go, if that kind of makes sense. And like I said, once again, this quarter, I really learned that a lot. And I'm very happy because, yeah. Which connects with the next one, which is don't be afraid to let go. Yeah, this quarter I had to let go of so many different things, and I'm transitioning into a different season of my life, and I feel like obviously it had to happen for a reason. And I always say like we have two choices of like how we can handle situations. We can dwell in it and be sad about it, or and also like, you know, obviously acknowledging feelings, but then like I said, we can dwell once we've acknowledged the feelings, or we can push forward and put it into prosperity, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, I had to let go of a lot of things this quarter, shift in my profession and my career, you know. If you know, you know, literally like quit my job, you feel me? And now I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and you feel me? So that's one thing I had to let go. Certain relationships that I've had with people that I thought was going somewhere, and you know, and before in the past, that was something that just really wasn't easy for me. And there's a lot of different connections of the possibility of the reasoning for that. But once again, it connects with values. It connects with understanding what you want. And then also, most importantly, trusting God of like what's coming next, and like trusting God in this season, even though I might not fully understand. And also sometimes in the moment, it might not be fully what I want. But at the same time, trusting the intuition and trusting that when it's time to let go, baby, you got to just let it go. You know what I'm trying to say? And like I said, once again, there's two choices in an outcome of like what we can choose. We have that free will. And when you trust and you have faith that the outcome is going to be good, the little obstacles that come in the way, you don't let it stand a chance, because you know what's coming is going to be good, because you made that choice. Free will. But yeah, yeah, having faith and yeah, understanding when it's okay to let go. Another thing I did want to say a lot this quarter that came up, because this also will kind of connect with the next point and in general is, and something that I really wanted to do was be a part of like a Bible group and just be more in tune with the Bible. I mean, you know, I have a Bible, I'm always reading the Bible and stuff, but like I really want to be more in tune and more coordinated. So I joined the Honey Scoop, the Honey Scoop Tree by Ashley Hetherington. I apologize if I'm saying your last name wrong. But anyways, she's a YouTuber. I'm gonna tag her YouTube in the description. Also as well, she just dropped a book, so y'all better go and cop it. Shout out to you, Ashley. You're literally on fire. Whatever. So yeah, I joined a group. And yeah, we literally, it's so great. Being more connected and organized with learning the Bible. And then also on top of it, having like a community of, you know, women that we can connect over about the Bible. It's great. It's lovely. And just about faith and just all of that we do in the tree, Honey Scoop. Yeah, you feel me? If you know, you know. And so yeah, it's been really great. But once again, just certain things, just with that, what I've been watching, different YouTube videos, and just in general, just everywhere, honestly, like this whole quarter, is a story talking about Lot's wife and how when she turned back, she was turned into a pillar of salt. So I just, that's just something that's been really clicking with me lately. And just like I said in this past quarter of like, I don't want to be Lot's wife. I don't want y'all to be Lot's wife. So when it's time to let go of something, let it go. And another thing that I want to say, it depends on situation with situation. Take it up with the Lord. But I just also want to say, like, especially when it comes to love and relationship, you know, that can be something really hard for some people to let go sometimes. But if it's real, it's going to come back. And if it's supposed to be, it will be, and you will know that it's supposed to be. It won't come with confusion. It won't come with distress. And if it does, yeah, it just won't come with that. So just let it go. I know it's harder said than done, but sometimes you just got to let it go. Stay focused. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, next is there's power in fasting and prayer. Yeah, hello. Whatever. I pray every day, duh. But something new that I did add into this quarter is fasting. And yeah, like there's power in that. So yeah, that's all I have to say. There's power in fasting and praying, and there's power in fasting and praying. Period. Okay, next. Oh, sometimes all you really need is a vacation. And sometimes all you really need is to be around palm trees. You feel me? Yeah, I took a little hiatus to the West Coast. I love the West Coast. Hello, I'm a California girl at heart. But not really, like, I feel like the time when I did do my little hiatus was like perfect timing in a sense. And it was, oh, and I also went to Atlanta as well. Sorry, I feel like the heating system in my house like does that. But anyways, no, it was really well needed. Like sometimes you just need to be away from your like environment, you know, to like refresh your mind. And yeah, sometimes you just need time away, like because your environment is really like affecting you. So when you can, take the time, don't overwork yourself. You know what I'm trying to say? Pay attention to what you need, what your body's calling for, which also implements into things that I've really learned this quarter and how much I appreciate this quarter for that. Discipline and action is key. So, with so many shifts and things going on currently, I've learned a lot of discipline with a lot of different things. Whether it be doing things routinely, like, oh, also another suggestion, on top of getting a life coach, I suggest everyone get a personal trainer. Call it what you want, get a personal trainer, because literally, yeah, personal trainer, it's almost, it's an investment. Like, invest in yourself. That's really, I mean, that was something I learned a long time ago, but I'm going to reiterate right now, invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, invest in yourself, invest in yourself. And there's so many different ways you can input that into. That could be in the foods you eat. That could be in the media that you watch. That could be literally going to school, learning a new skill. Literally stocks. Oh my gosh, stocks. If y'all don't have stocks now, y'all need to go open a brokerage account like tomorrow. You feel me? Like, y'all need to go open a brokerage account. If I can, I'm going to put a link. You feel me? I'm going to put a little link. You feel me? So y'all can open a brokerage account. Period. And also, like, you feel me? I'm going to put, you know, I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. If not in the link description, it'll be on my website soon. But anyways, let me tell you something. Invest in yourselves, because it's key. And I feel like part of investing, let me finish why everyone needs a personal trainer. Because these personal trainers are people that are skilled in like learning about like the body and stuff like that. So if there's certain results you're trying to achieve, that's what they're there for. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like why I say that is there's nothing wrong, you know, with learning yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, it is good to have sometimes like that support. And also it's really good because like at least my trainer, shout out David, you feel me? Can really show you guys like this, like they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and they're showing you what you need to do to accomplish that because they know what they're doing. That's all I gotta say about that. Period. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, back to discipline and action is key. Is just really learning, like, when you understand what you want, you figure out how you're gonna get there. And once again, I don't know, I didn't learn this during this quarter, but faith without work is dead. Period. You know what I'm trying to say? So you can have all the faith, but at the same time, you gotta, you can think about, yeah, like, I'm a walk, but like, you have to actually get up to walk. You know what I'm trying to say? So you need to put action into the things that you want to, because without you putting action into, it's just a thought. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just a thought. So if you want it to happen in real life, like, you got to really do something about it. So discipline and action is key in so many different ways. Also, like, you know, budgeting. You feel me? Discipline. The way I eat, you know, even like when I was fasting, like, I had to discipline myself. So discipline is key, and yeah, putting action into the steps of things that you want. Because, you know what I mean? If you want something you ain't never had, you gotta do things you ain't never done. You feel me? I'm just saying. Honestly, trust the process. You know, trust the process. And I feel like that just also connects with, you know, trusting God with things. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you might not understand today, but you'll understand tomorrow. There's a verse. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Yeah, pretty much. And that's a verse that, you know, I've been seeing on social media a lot. So, and clearly it's for a reason, and it makes sense more and more now. But yeah, you just gotta trust the process, which kind of connects and ties with everything. And lastly, I mean, this isn't really something that I learned this quarter, but I just feel like it's good to throw out there. Have a good attitude with things. Just have a good attitude, keep good vibes, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, just have a good attitude. Like, I've really seen a lot. I've really seen the way that people act, I feel like, also especially actually during this quarter, and it really like threw me off, and I'm like, whoa, like, never could be me, you know what I'm trying to say? And it's like, I get it, you know, we shouldn't laugh at like how people act, but no, like, really never could be me. So, you know, keep a good attitude, really treat people the way you want to be treated. And I know that's easier said than done, but like, some people just treat people bad off rip, and that's just not how I am. That's not the type of person that I am or will ever really be. But some people, that they're really like that. So don't be like that. You know what I'm trying to say? Be kind-hearted. You know what I'm trying to say? Still have your boundaries, but be a kind-hearted person. Don't talk crap about people, because that's wicked. And yeah, like, pretty much that's pretty much it. You know what I'm trying to say? Glory be to God. I'm so excited for quarter two. So much planned. So much action happening for me. And yeah, I just appreciate you guys, you know, hearing things that I'm taking away in quarter one. I feel like I'm always sharing a little wisdom, so I hope y'all take away some things that happened to me in quarter one, I guess. And I'm wishing the best for everybody in quarter two, for the rest of Aries season. And yeah, I hope y'all are ready. What Cardi say? What? Step on my next. Yeah. Yeah. But till next time, keep good vibes, keep vibing. Y'all know the vibes.